Hi, my name is Drew Martinson. I'm a respiratory therapist here at Glendale Adventist Medical Center. And one of my desires to get in shape was inspired by my son. Back in 2011, my son started riding on the mountain bike team at his school. And I was pushing 240 pounds, and I wanted to make a change. We got really excited, the whole family got involved, and we started changing the way we're eating and our health system and how we were doing things. And I started riding with my son, and I stopped driving to work. I've saved about $100 a month in gas since the month of June, so we've been able to pocket quite a bit of that money and put it into savings. Next thing you know, I'm lost 20 pounds and I'm eating right, and now I'm going to do a triathlon in September. It's been a life change, and my son is actually going to go on a race this weekend, and we're all going to go as a family. We all have bikes, and we're going to have a great time. It's been a great experience. So now I put out the challenge to you. What are you doing to make a change?
Running is life to me. It clears my head. A day is not complete unless I've gone for a run. So when my knee started to ache, I didn't know what to do. My physician referred me to the Therapy and Wellness Center at Glendale Adventist. My physical therapist quickly assessed the problem. We worked together to strengthen my knee and fix what was wrong. Now I feel stronger than ever. Thanks to the staff at Glendale Adventist Therapy and Wellness Center, I feel more like myself again.
Here on HEALTHline, it's all about getting your move on, especially in the summertime. You may not feel like sweating, but it's a great time to start an exercise routine. And we had left it with Elaine Miller with the All About You Wellness Boot Camp, a question about how do you get a little bit of exercise in the office? Well, I have something here that's about 40 years old. It's called the Trim Twist, the Executive Exerciser.
It looks like a hot plate. Suzanne, now here's the deal. Can you demonstrate for us?
It's a relic of the past.
Do I need to hold you?
There we go.
Okay.
Woo.
Elaine, do you support this? I mean,
well, it's a great idea. Okay. You can see even back then that they were thinking about how do we get people to exercise when they're at the office all day. We have better tools now these days that are going to get your heart rate up better and give you some more strengthening. But it looks fun. Is it fun, Suzanne?
No, Suzanne, why don't you keep on doing it and we're going to talk.
It's a little.
So there are other ways, okay? So we're in an office setting and we have chairs in our office. What are great things to do with our office chairs
That's a great question. There's so much you can do just at your office setting.
Down.
So you could do tricep dips. So heel of your hand right at the edge.
Okay. For you at home, here's our request. Try it at home. We hope you throw on your workout shorts and you're doing this with us. So as of tomorrow, you have no excuses and you can do it while you're watching us. Okay.
So then bring your feet out a little bit.
Okay.
Abs are tight.
Shoulder width apart?
Yes, and then just use your arms, not your legs. Bend at your elbows to lower, and then press up. Good.
Bend back or out?
Bend it back. Okay. And that's going to work your triceps.
And here's my thing. A lot of people worry about doing something wrong. Mm-hmm. So if I'm feeling it in my legs, I'm probably doing something not correct.
If you're feeling it in your legs, that means you're cheating. You're using your legs to help.
I wouldn't be doing it in my legs. Okay, so we have triceps. So, what about push-ups? Just say.
And then push-ups, you could go ahead and turn around. Now at the office, people might need to use a desk or a table, but our chairs are nice and big, so you can use the chair. So hands are going to be wide.
Okay, so shoulder width apart?
Shoulder. Okay. Well, actually, they should be more than shoulder width apart, which yours are. That's good too. And then you want to bring your torso nice and long like you have it.
Okay.
Abs are tight. And then just lower, bend at the elbows to lower.
Now what happens to
and
my
raise
head?
up.
Everything I'm doing good?
Everything you're doing is great. Let me see Suzanne. Suzanne's doing great too.
And you breathe out. What about breathing?
You inhale down, exhale up. We always say exhale on the exertion, which is the harder part, is pushing up.
Because a lot of people, oh my gosh, I really feel that. Okay, so you at the office don't have an excuse. And what, jumping jacks?
Jumping jacks are great too. So if you both guys want to do it, those are really good and easy. Jumping jacks, you can even do low impact jacks.
Oh.
So you can step out this way.
Oh, I like that.
Or you can jump up and down with regular jacks. So no matter what your cardio fitness level is, there's something you can do right at your desk.
Which is fantastic. And also, let me say this as well, because we've talked a lot about this. For the people that get stuck at your desk and you can't move and all these things, do shoulder rolls, do neck rolls.
Excellent, yes.
We did a great thing where even stretch out your feet because instead of you getting stagnant, your body always needs to move.
Show us the right way to do a shoulder roll, for example, without pinching our neck.
Well, I would say shoulder rolls, just roll them back first. So roll forward, squeeze up, and then squeeze all the way around and back.
That feels good.
Yeah, it feels great. And then you can go the opposite direction as well. Yeah, and just that simple movement can just relieve a lot of stress too.
And let me say this too, a lot of people that get so wrapped up in their workday and get hung up on the, I don't have time to do this, and then end up getting headaches and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Water.
Yes, water is so important. Stay
8 to 10
hydrated.
glasses a day.
Yeah.
So many times, I was just going to say, sorry to interrupt, when you think you're hungry, you're really thirsty. And when you find yourself getting cranky, you're dehydrated.
Absolutely.
Very true.
And I want you to bring out some really great treats. Will you hand those out to me? And here's a question. A lot of people think water is so dull. And a lot of we put some lime, we put in lemon, even cucumber. What are some other great alternatives to throw in with water?
With water, mint is great. Mint. Berries, if you have frozen berries, you can throw them in. Yeah, any kind of citrus.
Orange.
Watermelon actually is great. Mango and papaya actually works really well too. You'll be surprised. One thing I want to quickly show you first: when you're sitting at your chair at the office, you can actually put this underneath.
Now, what is this?
And this is going to make you use your abs, just like people who use a ball sometimes. And then, Suzanne, I was also going to show that part. You can also put it under your feet, and it keeps you engaged, keeps all of your muscles in the legs and core engaged. So you're just sitting there using the computer, but this is protecting your back. In fact, my chiropractor showed me this.
We're going to be talking much more about exercises and bringing up the idea of, for the chiropractor, how we keep our spine from getting injured when we're incorporating exercises into a new routine. So stay with us here on HEALTHline.
Go get some water. Thanks.
I'm Suzanne Whatley with a health tip. Do you raid the refrigerator at night? Well, if you do, you may be not only adding pounds, but also messing with your physiology and cutting performance. Northwestern University researchers found that when they fed lab mice outside of their regular eating hours, when they would normally be asleep, they had a 48% weight gain. But when they fed the same amount to lab mice during their normal waking hours, there was only a 20% weight gain. And the waking hours eaters actually did better on performance tests. Humans evolved to forage between sunrise and sunset, but the fact is most of us consume most of our calories at nighttime. So perhaps our physiology is adapted to eating during daylight hours. So it appears that a nighttime fasting period may really be the best for our bodies. I'm Suzanne Whatley, and that's my health tip.
As a new nurse, Glendale Adventist helps me meet my patients' needs with compassion and confidence. I feel called to care.
As part of a highly skilled team, I'm counted on to save lives and make a critical difference to my patients and their families every day. I feel called to care.
I've been a nurse here for more than 20 years and have been given the chance to learn and grow. I'm doing what I love and love what I do. The opportunities at Glendale Adventist are endless. I am called to care.